Okay, let's go to space. Where shall we go? I will go back there, but we could go absolutely anywhere. Space is huge. And of course, it's also 3D. And this trip is the next jump. Distance 20.23 light years. So that's where we go. I would check that I have fuel, I am fully repaired, and I have no option to get some heat sinks, but I've got them anyway. I'm just gonna check to see what they have. Yeah, and we'll just do advanced maintenance here. Get everything right. Everything's good. And then we will have no outfitting available. Okay. Let's just... Have I got any data to submit? Not here. Okay. I won't be buying in. Let's check if I got anything in my cargo. There's my shit. Yes, I have. I've got 78 reactive armor. Okay, let's see if they would want that. Right, let's go back there. Okay, let's launch. Now, you can manually launch and you can manually dock. And whilst that is complicated, it's doable, no problem, and in fact you have to learn to do both before you can get the equipment to get an automatic docking computer. Now, there's a few people on Elite, you know, hardcore gamers, which is great, but they do not like docking computers because they say it's lazy. But you see, my argument to that is I can do it manually, which is fine. And it's not, hey, let's have an award. It's that you wouldn't use a handheld screwdriver when you could use a power tool, would you? So if the option to have a docking computer is something that you have to earn by learning to dock, and it's in the game, then there's no problem with a docking computer or an auto launch, okay? It's just, there's no problem. So that's my argument on that one. If anyone gives about my opinion. Right, let's go. Let's go to space.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
What I would do, you can't speed, well you can speed, but you'll be told you're speeding. But if you hit another ship, and there are real players in this game, if you hit another ship whilst you're speeding, you will be fined. But generally, you can just go for it. I'm going to show you what this station looks like that we just left. Okay, you can't really see it because, well, it's always dark unless the star's shining on it. And basically you come to a station, you request docking, and off you go and dock. That's a small station. So anyway, I need to go to the star system that I've plotted on my galaxy map called N-Gallon, 20.2 light years away. And if I go, I am moving forward now. I can thrust, but it will take me a year to travel 20.2 light years. So what you have in this game is a frame shift drive, which will take you, I think it's faster than the speed of light, which doesn't make sense, but certainly at the speed of light. So here we go.
4, 3, 2,
1. So you come into the star system. You must pull away from the star or you will burn up.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And you can have a fuel scoop to steal the energy from the star. That's a skill in itself. Now, I'm in the star system I want to be in. I will go to my navigation panel and I will select this space station here. I filtered out a load of stuff, but so I've just got space stations. I will select that, I will lock that in. I will go back to my front panel. I will then navigate to where the space station is. And as you can see, I'm heading towards it. It's 790 light seconds away. At the speed, 3 hours, well, it's going quick, so building up speed. You can go a lot faster if you wish, but you will burn up fuel very fast, and I don't need to go, if I go fast I will zoom past it, so I'm timing this just about right. Slow down, 12, 10, right, I'm going to keep it around about 8 to 10 if I can. 7's okay, 6 is a little bit fast, there we go. Slow it down. And then what you need is, if you look onto the left panel, you can see distance and speed. You ideally want the orange line on the distance to be in the blue, and the orange line on the speed to also be in the blue before you can get out of the jump. So we're 8 seconds away, 7. This is alright, this is nicely done. And you can see the planet over there, which seems to have some great ice caps. And yes, in this game you can land on planets, and I'm going to do a video on that next time I get one, a job over there. So coming in a little bit, speed up just a little bit. There you go. Hickam Survey Space Station, almost there. Both lines are almost in the blue. Just aim it nice. There we go. Jump out, and there's the space station. So that's quite a nice view. So now I'm going to just thrust a little bit towards it. Okay. Just going to give you a little bit of a tour here. Okay, so there's a space station. Now, you need to be within 7.5 kilometers. You then go to your nav panel. You then go to contacts. You then go to request docking.
Docking request denied.
And I have been denied because someone is probably likely already on the landing pad. I think there might be 2 on this station. But let's go up and see. Yeah, could be another ship is trying to dock. So let's have a look. There you go. So there we go. That's the docking bay. The orange glow. It's hard to. Yeah, I tried to. So I can't dock because that ship's on there. I'm just going to see. Yeah, there's another one over there. So I'm going to try to request again, but
Docking request granted.
there is a free spot. Okay, back to 1. Let the computer take over. Like I say, you can do this manually, and it isn't that complicated. Bit of practice needed, but yeah, it's fine. So if you watch how the docking computer does it, you just do that manually. So it's swinging around. Remember, it's all 3D, so you're up and down, yawing and pitching. So there's the docking bay. So you point your nose to it very slowly. You would then pull up. Okay, and you've got left and right thrusters. You've got up and down thrusters. So you just slightly move yourself.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so we've now landed on the space station. I will fill up with fuel, check my repairs. I will then go into Starport Services. And here, because I'm working on getting my Navy rank, I'm choosing missions that will help me get that. So what I've got here, you've got people that are allied to certain factions. In this case, they're all Empire, which is what I want. Empire, and then you have Independence. So this guy's Anarchy. So I don't want to work with him. I want to work with these. So I would select them, all the ones I want. Then I would go to transportation. You can do combat missions, all sorts of different missions, but here I just want to take some easy courier jobs where you don't need, although I have a decent sized cargo hold of about 300 tons, I just want to do courier missions. So here you can select the courier missions and you will get rewarded as such for doing them. So I will just take as many as I can. So just take them, accept them. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I would advise you to read all the details. That's it. I think that's all the courier missions that are currently on offer. And now, because I am almost leveled in the Navy, quite high, I'm waiting for a few more Navy missions to appear. They come and go, and then they will give you, when you complete those, you will get the next rank up in the Navy. And once you get the Navy ranks, you can buy ships that, whilst you obviously need a lot of money to buy new ships, you have to also be in the Navy to buy some of the ships. And I'm pretty convinced that the best ship in the game, you need to be in the Navy to purchase it. So I've chosen those missions. I will then go, I mean, you can donate to the cause if you want. You can do combat, there's freelance if they're available. In this case they're not. You can select all there's the Thargoid, so there's missions of Xenos, aliens you can get involved in. So I will exit that. Oh, and if you've got a ship, you can employ some crew members, which you will have to pay. I think it's 10% of everything you earn and a signing on fee. That's where you submit all your data to surveying. Contacts there, your commodities if you wish to buy and sell and trade goods. So here, this is a refinery of sorts, space station. So you can, the extraction, there you go, the economy's extraction. So you can look for, say, gold. Now they don't have a lot of gold, in fact 1 ton of it, I'm assuming that's a ton, 1 ton of it for 4,490 creds, but the average selling price for it is 44,000. So that's a fantastic profit and markup. The same with palladium and the same with silver. But the issue we've got here is that they don't have a lot of it in stock. There are others, like this one, Gallite, is pretty good. Again, that's a massive profit. 1,000 here. You can buy 19. And there you go. That's how a brief intro to trade. But I'm not going to buy any right now. I'm just going to concentrate on these missions. So then I've picked up my missions. I will go to the galaxy map. No, I won't. I will go to my nav map. Well, actually, no. I'll do it here. We're on the galaxy map. And you can see over here, you've got 5 missions. And they're all over here. If you had other missions, you could scroll out and you'd see the blue. Okay, so this is where those 5 missions are going. So I would select it. My route is now plotted. It's next jump, and I'd simply go back, double check that I've got fuel and everything's okay there. Simply launch. And basically rinse and repeat until you get what you want, and then you can go to other space stations, improve your ship, buy new ships, trade, mine, take on combat missions, bounty hunt, etc, etc, and it's all in space. So full throttle, bit of thrust, put away from the space station, aim for my next destination, get away from the space station because I'm mass locked, and then I will jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
And let's see what this system looks like. And we're off. Okay, so now we're in a weird dimension zone of no time and space scientific stuff. So we come up to the sun, the star. Now you can also press the scanner here, and that will scan all the places in the system. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn around and try to, there you go, let's get it like that. And I think, there you go, there's the star. I keep calling it the sun, but it's not the sun. It's Mainani, and we know there's many billions of them out there. Okay, so now I'm in the system. I press 1. I can see that my space station is in blue, so I will select that. That's where I need to go. I will go back. I will forward thrust. I will turn. I will aim towards the space station. I can see I'm actually using my fuel scoop there, but it didn't do anything of note. You need to circle the sun or the star to get more fuel. And that is an art, because if you get too close, your ship will overheat, you'll explode, and that will be the end of that. And if your ship explodes in this game and you cannot afford to pay the waiver for insurance, you will be given the beginner's ship, and that's a whole heap of pain to start again. So I'm off over here. If we look on this, I can show you that. If I show you stars, planets, landfall, settlements, fleet carriers, points of interest, signal systems, back, you can see there's a lot going on here. This is all in this system. So I'm 12, 10, 9, 8, so I slow down, going a bit too fast. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you quickly. I will just show you the overcharging super cruise speed. Whoa! You can see how quick that can go by you. And that really does eat up some fuel. So there you go. Got to target it back again. So I will just dock on this and call this video finished. Oh yeah, you've also got heat sinks. So if you did get too close to the sun or the star and you start overheating, you just press a heat sink like this, and that will cool you down. Right, I've gone too far again, which is fine because I'm not. This isn't a hey, look how great this is, how good I am at piloting, because I'm not. Right, so let's slow down. Let's look at this. Let's look at this planet. Where'd you go? There you go. Look, the star coming over the edge of it. Okay, so now, and we can remember in this, you can now land on planets. That's really well. I think it's been there for a while, but I think it's more advanced than it used to be. So next video, I'll try to do a not a how-to, because there are billions of people far more experienced in this game than I am. So I'm just going to go to this docking station, and then I'll show you. Actually, as I'm docking, I'll try to do a first-person look-around view. So you can see the lines on the right, on the left panel. Speeds in the blue. Just could go a bit faster to get the distance in the blue. Yeah, keep it around 10, 8 to 10, and then that gives you plenty of time to adjust your. There you go. We're in. Jump to disengage. Now this is generally a small space station. There are much bigger ones than this, but not where I am at this point in time. Right, so what I'm going to do then is dock quickly. So go to my nav panel, go to my contacts.
Docking request granted.
Request. Now while that's doing that, I'm going to disengage and look around. So this is your spaceship. you'll start seeing. There you go. So we're docking now. The computer's taking over. Whoa. Whoa. And there's our landing bay or landing pad.
Landing gear deployed.
And yes, most of the other ships, I say most, are real players. They're also NPCs. And there you go.
Docking
There's the
successful.
landing gear down.
Engines disengaged.
That's good. So I'm here. So refuel, check repairs, enter starport services. Okay, I will call that a finish. Thank you for watching.